Did you think that the December 21st would ever come around, and now here it is on your doorstep? There are still empowerments to come before the special day, and each and every one of you planning to ascend should be perfectly ready. Have you yet realized the importance of your part in ascension, and what an amazing occasion it is going to be? Can you comprehend what is taking place throughout the universe, and the great changes of magnificent proportions? What powers can wield such command over the elements and all that is? Dear ones, it is no less than God who decreed that ascension would take place at this time. The experiment of duality has run its course, and you have experienced it, and come out of it with flying colors. You have not yet realized what a wonderful achievement you have made, yet in the end it was always known you would succeed. You have every right to be pleased with yourselves, and it would be no exaggeration to say that you have been to hell and back. When you set out, you had no idea what you might face, but did so with enough confidence and belief in yourselves. Looking back now, it is unnecessary to seek judgment of those who have so far failed to lift up into the light. It was known that most souls would be drawn into the negative side at times, and it is not held against you. After all, in most cases you have already overcome your weaknesses by understanding your problems through karmic experiences. Freedom is a wonderful attribute to have, but as you have found out, it comes at a price, as you are responsible for your actions and even words. Your sword of light has been honed in the depths of darkness, and now it shines out brighter than ever. You were already highly enlightened souls when you took on duality, but now you are even more powerful as a result of your experiences. You are ready for greater things in service to the light, and become the masters that was your destiny. Is it no wonder you receive accolades and praise, as you have yet to realize exactly how great you are? Beings from all over the universe are gathering to witness your ascension, as that in itself is quite a special occasion and is unique because you are ascending with your physical bodies. It is why recently there has been such a high concentration of light sent to the earth, to ensure you are well prepared. We must not, of course, forget to mention Mother Earth, a most beautiful and wonderful soul in her own rights. She too is all but ready to carry you forward into the higher dimensions, where you will all rightly reside. At this stage, absolutely nothing can prevent ascension taking place, which is all the more reason that we are surprised that the last cabal does not admit defeat and withdraw. Their mentality is one that means they fight to the bitter end, without any regard for their own evolution or loss of life. Yet like you, regardless of how low they have fallen, they still have their immutable God spark that can still be ignited with a flame of love. They will need a lot of help to return to the light, and they will receive it from great loving angelic souls who serve the will of God. You can also play your part by sending them your unconditional love to help them awaken once again. No soul is abandoned, even if it means being returned to the Godhead to be sent out once again for further experience. Very soon things in your lives will change forever, and that will just be the beginning of a whole series of them. You will most certainly notice the difference, and find that the energies around you are so uplifting, and that will be a permanent change. You are returning to the levels that are more in line with your true selves. Words are not easy to find that will describe the euphoria and bliss you will experience, but once you have had it, you will never want to drop back into the lower energies. It is a paradox that when you have everything your mind can conceive of, your needs are simple and for exactly what you need rather than acquiring things for the sake of it. Man has tended to hoard and seek ownership for personal gain, but in the future you will have no such inclinations. As we have stated previously, probably the most profound realization you will have will be how little, if any, laborious work you will have to do. Most of your needs will be satisfied by creation through the power of thought, and many other functions by our supercomputers. They are far beyond anything you can imagine and have enormous power and capacity. In fact, their level of consciousness far exceeds man's as it is at this particular time. Perhaps having total freedom will be your joy, because as a responsible galactic being you will be able to travel without any restrictions. Meeting other beings and enjoying learning about other civilizations will prove attractive, as you have a natural leaning towards gathering knowledge about them. Until you get used to the idea that everything is in the now, you may become confused, but also excited at the opportunity to travel into any part of your previous lives or history of your Earth. Linear time is in fact limiting, where you see the past and future as separated. So you will have so much to learn and endless experiences as you expand your levels to achieve superconsciousness. By then you will have greater powers of creation, and there will be literally nothing that you could not do. You would be as gods and have similar powers that you would be wise enough to use correctly, and for the good of all. However, we have somewhat jumped well into the future, as your evolution will not be anywhere near as fast as at present. I am Kenneth from Sirius, and so pleased we can talk about your future, which approaches so quickly. Have no regrets, dear ones, that you are leaving the old civilization behind, as you have spent hundreds if not thousands of lives in it. There is little, if anything, more it can teach you, and as a mass consciousness you all have the benefit of your collective experiences. Ahead lies more challenges, and although duality still exists, at your new level of consciousness it is unlikely to be attracted by you. So you have much to look forward to, and it is almost there for you now. We are sending our love as always, as you still need every help to ensure you get through ascension.